Many thanks for being there. And the program is still Good Morning Abuja, coming to you from the Unity Station NTA Channel 5. From the beginning of the program, I told you we are going to inform you. And we've been talking and informing you on the show. This time around, we'll still want to talk to you on the need for vocational training for children. You know, this is the time children are supposed to be resting, but in their rest time, we need to involve them and engage them productively. As we talk about the need for vocational training for students this morning, we have the director, FCT Secondary Education Board, with us this morning to talk to us more about that. Help us welcome Mohammed Sani Ladan to the program. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you so very much. Good to have me this morning.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The need for vocational training for our children, our students.
Yeah.
You are coming from the point of a policymaker. So, as a policymaker, what is your take on vocational training for our children?
Yes. Vocational training simply entails skill acquisition.
Okay.
Because throughout the 3 month stay in school, the child continue learning. At the end of the day, he is given an exam. And after the exams, the teachers are busy marking and getting the result ready. And that is why we call it holidays. The child is expected to go back home and rest. But some schools, or most likely, most preferably the private schools,
Okay.
has introduced what they call summer lessons. Summer lessons, that means you are confusing the child more.
Wow.
Because he 3 month stay in school, continue learning. At the end of the day, the child have to write exams. After finishing the exams, he is expected to go back home and rest. And in our own case, in the public schools, we don't do summer lessons. What we engage the students in is critical thinking, innovation,
Okay.
and entrepreneurship skills,
Okay.
which they develop and then become themselves.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Now, in the process of that, we introduce what we call skill-based project,
Okay.
where the students, before, as soon as they finish their exams, we group them into smaller groups of 5, 10, depending on the project and the topic.
Okay.
Because skill-based project simply means there's project that the children are expected to execute using their own scheme of work.
Okay.
That is what they have been learning in school.
Okay. Can they do that during holidays period?
Yes.
Oh,
fantastic. That is why I said we involve them in critical thinking, innovation,
yes,
and entrepreneurship skill that they learn in school.
Okay.
Then we put it together and then give them a project. Go and develop this. Find out and make sure that the skill you learn is translated into entrepreneurship skill. So that, yes, you bring something back to the house.
Okay.
Because you know, if the students are on holidays, our gadgets suffer so much.
Our gadgets suffer a lot.
If you are paying 5,000, for example, as NEPA bill, you have to double it.
Because it is
believed, and I don't mind, it's a double.
Yes.
So we don't want them to be engaged in that.
Okay.
Sitting down at home,
okay,
relying on parents. My data is finished.
Okay.
I need this, I need that.
Okay.
The Indomie that you're supposed to utilize for 2 weeks is
only under 2 days.
Under 2 days, because the child is always doing nothing.
And eating.
Because if they are group, some of them they engage in what do you call it? They develop their WhatsApp group. They interact,
and
instead of using the social media negatively, the children are now engaged in trying to find out, how do we develop this? How do we solve this societal problem? How do we do this and how do we do that? Then you bring your idea, I bring my own idea. We sum it together to solve a societal problem.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yes. We know the world is open for technology. Technology is the in thing right now.
That is it.
Now, the first question is, during their break time, like you said, you give them some projects. How can we necessarily channel their attention, their strength into using the smartphone effectively? And secondly, if you're using the smartphone for learning on your own, some parents will tell you, or caregivers will tell you, they are not really learning. They prefer them being in the classroom, and teacher will be standing in front of them and teaching them.
No,
How do we?
I think parents who do that, you understand, they are looking for where to keep their children. When they come back from work, they come and carry them back home.
Okay.
If you visit this summer lessons schools, you will discover the children are not doing anything. They are just playing in the class. Because the child, you cannot compare the child to learn continuously like that without any skill development.
Okay.
You understand? Now, in this our scheme-based project, we have tested it.
Okay.
This is the second phase we're into now.
All right.
And we discovered that these children, when you involve them to utilize the 5 senses,
Okay.
the senses of seeing, smelling, tasting, handling, you understand? They learn very fast.
Wow.
You understand? And what they come up with, very amazing.
Yes.
Like, let me give you an example.
Okay.
One of the schools, they are trying to solve a problem of insecurity.
Okay.
To be precise,
Yes.
government secondary school, Gaube.
Preferring solution to the problem of insecurity.
Insecurity in their own area.
Wow.
They develop a robot.
Wow.
And station it by the gate of their school. If an intruder enters, it sends a signal to the security post.
Fantastic.
Before you know it, the security men will come up and start interrogating, why are you here for? What? And it's worked. A group of ex-students use their parent vehicle.
Okay.
Because he's an ex-student, he wants to show up. He went and pick his father's vehicle, pick up his friend, and walk into the school. As soon as they entered, the robot alerted the security men. They came and started interrogating them. They now discovered that, what are you doing here? Now it was discovered that they are ex-students coming to show up
That
in
is
the school.
very innovative.
You understand? There are so many things like that. And in biology,
Okay.
a school developed a system or something like the circulatory system.
Okay.
How blood circulates in the body.
Yes.
They use a mechanism.
Blood circulation.
Yes. Showing how the blood go around the body and what have you. Using a smart board, a mini smart board, where the teacher can stand, where the circulation or digestion or anything is going on, then he will be pausing to explain the process.
Okay.
Which is very amazing.
Wow, our children are very innovative.
I'm telling you,
it's just for them to be guided properly.
Yes.
Okay.
And sometimes when you throw challenge to the students,
yes, they will
allow them.
They'll prefer solution to it, and
them.
you'll be amazed at the outcome.
Allow them.
Okay.
We have so many projects.
Okay.
So many projects developed by students.
Wow.
An easy way of teaching this, some of this topic. You understand?
Okay.
Yes, even to teach mathematics,
yes,
which is very difficult.
Made easy right
it's
now.
made easy. You see students developing a graph, putting something like light at the back of the graph. If it's bar chart, you see how the bar will be going up continuously. When it reaches peak, it stops there.
Okay.
And plotting graph, whether screwing to the left, screwing to the right, whether it is curve, semi-curve, and what have you. All is there. Yes.
All right.
So these students are, when you leave them, and they need just a little push
to come up with an amazing result.
I'm telling you
All
this.
right. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
But quickly before I let you go, since we are talking about the need for vocational training, talk to parents, caregivers, what they should do on their own to encourage these children to learning vocational training.
You see, as a parent, you need to be close to your child.
Okay.
Understand him.
Okay.
And know where he is going to. Then guide him. Okay. But to be disappointed, some of us don't have time for these children. They are left on the hands of nannies, left on the hands of helpers in the
Yes.
house. In the morning, you are off to school or you are off to work. You don't come back, you come back late. When you come back, you don't ask the child, how was your day? What did you do?
You're coming
Well,
back tired already.
yeah, that
You
is
don't
it.
even have time for
That is the issue. We need to be closer to these
to the
children. They are
children.
very, very intelligent and very, very wonderful.
Wow.
You know, in our own case, we stay with these children from 7 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and in some cases, 4 o'clock, when
Yes.
there are extracurricular activities in the
Activities.
school. You understand? And we understand them. And sometimes when we observe something going on with your child, we invite you to come. What is happening? We notice that there is a little change of behavior in your child. What is happening? Please go home, find out what it is,
Okay.
and get back to us.
All right.
And together, we put they say 2 good heads are better than one.
2 good heads.
2 good heads, not
anyhow heads.
anyhow head. Yes.
Thank you so much,
You're
sir, for
welcome.
your time with us
Thank
this
you.
morning.
Thank you so
We
very
do
much.
really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so
All
very much.
right.
Yeah.
We've been talking about the need for vocational training, and our resource person with us this morning has encouraged us as parents and caregivers. Let's ensure we allow the children to rest and monitor them, channel their energy properly on how to use it, be it on the smartphone or how to learn any other vocational training. Very important. We've been talking to Director FCT Secondary Education Board, Mohammed Sani Ladan. Now let's go on this quick break. When we come back, we have more for you. Stay with us, please.